and I am sharing my journey as a dentist and also a small business owner. I've been practicing for the last 3 years. I've owned the practice for the last 3 years, and I've grown pretty significantly over the last 3 years in my standards. There's people that do a lot better than I do, but I'm sharing and documenting what I'm learning and how I'm growing, hoping to document for my future self, but also to document to hopefully provide some value to some of you who own small businesses, possibly dentists, possibly pharmacists, doctors, whoever you are owning your own small business. Everything's very similar. Businesses are all similar. And so this is my day 3. And today I'm going to be talking to you about a concept that I learned from my mentor, Mark Hauer, who taught me the concept of always be hiring. Previously, the most stressful thing for me as a small business owner has been hiring, because when a employee, or what I call team members, leave unexpectedly for various reasons. Life can happen. People can have kids. People's husbands, get new jobs. They have to move. Things don't turn out. They don't like you. Whatever it is, they can leave without much warning. So one thing that I've realized over the years is, especially once I got the business rolling and I have some leeway and surplus of money, I've always hired more than I need. It saves you that stress. For me, that stress is so huge that I'd rather spend a little bit more money, have more staffing, so that when someone calls in sick as well, I'm not stressing over not having a dental assistant, not having a front office coordinator. And always be hiring means even when you have a full staff, I always have an ad running, and I'm always interviewing. I'm looking for that awesome person. And if you have a great culture, and you have a great culture, and you want that specific person, who's very positive, enthusiastic, respectful, who's hardworking, they're not easy to find. So always be interviewing for somebody who can possibly join your team, or you can have them on file in case someone doesn't work out. I do believe that every year there's got to be some turnover in terms of staffing, voluntarily or involuntarily. And when you find that right person who fits that culture and is hardworking, it's important to bring them in, because over the years I've realized that having the right team member is everything. In the beginning, it's hard as a startup if you have low funds, finding that right person, being able to pay that quality person above average salary, because most people who are hardworking and know that they're a good employee, good worker, they know what they're worth a lot of times. And so you have to be investing in their future, investing in your team members so they can grow. And I'm a huge proponent in paying fair wages if the employee or the team member sees it not just as work. They're not just coming in and punching in time and just getting in time, that's it, punch in and out. They're actually invested in your success and your business success, and they have fun while doing it. And in the beginning, I really didn't understand this, because I never really got to experience it. But once I got someone with a great core value, or who aligns with your core values, after hiring them, the amount of stress, that relief that you get is tremendous. And has helped me out a lot in terms of mental stress. Another important point that I have in terms of HR employees is always be training, having communication. I realized that I'm a clinician. The way I make money before is that I didn't have time for meetings with my team members because I had to be working, I had to be producing for the company. But now I'm thinking bigger picture. I have an associate dentist, so I'm focusing on new patients, making sure that all my patients are having a great experience, checking on patients, and also talking with each team member, having consistent meetings to make sure that we're raising our standards of care and everybody's on the same page and everyone understands their role in the company. And that takes a lot of time. There's a lot of time in the back end of making sure that we have protocols, clear, strict, written protocols. That takes a lot of time. And also having those meetings. And all this over the years, it's all practice. Even though going back to the always be hiring, the interviews, it's all reps. You got to make sure that you are just consistently doing it because it's all practice too. Being able to see a lot of people gives you the opportunity to open your eyes to see what kind of people are out there. And getting in the reps with the meetings also gets you better. And communication gets better in the office as well. So those are a couple of things that I wanted to mention today. I don't want to make this video too long. Hoping to create more value. I hope that was a little bit helpful. If you liked this video, if you like what I'm saying, please just give me a little bit of feedback. Just give me a thumbs up, or better yet, subscribe. And I'm hoping to create more value every day when I think of things, when I do things like today. I had an interview. That's why I wanted to talk about interviews. And I'm always having things that I want to share along my journey and hopefully provide value to you guys. Again, thank you for watching, and see you guys next time or tomorrow.